Daylight come and me want go home. Work all night and a drink a rum. Daylight come and me want go home. Stack banana till the morning come. Daylight come and me want go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me want go home.
I'm Jamie. I've been told I look sexy with my hair pushed back, and I'm the mole.
I'm Sabrina, and I'm the mole.
My name is Nathan, and I'm the mole.
My name is Steven, and I'm the mole.
I want to thank all of you.
Welcome to war, agents. The mole war, that is. And if you can't already tell, this is Peaches from season 2. I was the mole. And I need your help. I need your help decoding a message from headquarters. And all I was told is that it'll help you find the money. Good luck. Have fun.
Day 3. Here we go. I think everyone is freaking out inside. I thought everyone thought we'd have more time to process and see what happened in this next elimination, but we go from semifinals to finals. That's how we roll here, and I'm scared.
It was an emotional roller coaster, I think, for every single one of us. I was like sobbing pretty much the entire time, but that started when Katie got her red screen. Out of anyone I met in the game, you know, she is just like such a pure heart. I really connect with her, even though I didn't work as close with her as I did with, say, Steven. She's just so lovely. I wanted this for her so bad because I know that's what she wanted. I hope that she knows how good she did and how much she is just adored by like everyone. I really wanted her to be in the finals with myself and Steven. That would have been the ultimate ending. I cannot believe that I am in the finals. Like, I cannot believe it. Like, for a while now, people have been telling me, you know, overhearing conversations with others, like, everyone thought it was Steven, you know, thought it was me for a little bit, but then apparently everyone thought it was Steven. So I am convinced that every person on that quiz, except for me and Steven, went all in on him.
And so as long as people continue to focus on the two of us and ignore me, that's it. That's a victory right there. I just need to hope I know this game better than Jamie. She takes notes on things I don't think about. Like, I'm looking like, how do we sit for the silver screen today? Can't recreate. I know Joel's to my right. I don't know who's to my left.
I'm really, really sad about Katie and Joel leaving. That really, really sucked. Like, I really, really like both of them, and they're so much fun, and they tried their hardest in this game, and like, you can tell they wanted it. Like, they really, really wanted it, and I mean, I'm very, very proud of them because of where they came from, like their first seasons to now. Like, they both did way better than they did previously, and so it's just so awesome to see them like try again and also like do better. And yeah, that really sucked. That was really sad. Like, I know everybody was pretty emotional that round, so yeah, I love them.
Who do you think your competition is?
Definitely Nathan, for sure. Like, him and I have worked together before in Big Brother Columbus, and we are both very analytical people, and we're both very strategic people. I think the main difference is that Nathan can get, not emotional, but like he can get very caught up in the moment very easily, and I can like at least step back and like take a minute to like observe and like calm down. So that's kind of what I've been doing for him this entire game, because like he's been like my #1 person this entire game, and I've had to like stop him multiple times and be like, okay, chill out, like you gotta calm down, because like he'd be like getting really flustered and like talking like this and freaking out. I had to be like, hey, it's fine, like it's gonna be okay.
Oh, 25. Oh, that's... So I take my quiz first. I tear up the basement. So I'm guessing this is not a physical hidden, and it's hidden somewhere in the quiz, considering the setup here. I cannot find anything. So I'm thinking maybe it's in the quiz. And when I'm taking the quiz, I just kind of stop. I forget to look for things on the computer screen, and so I just do my quiz really quickly, and I don't end up getting anything from this. But at least no one else did either. Sabrina was gonna do the same thing. Apparently she didn't find it either. Positive 25. Okay, that's 10. That's 14. That's 4. 18. I have the letters at least. I'll write them again. I knew it had been hidden by one of the 2 people before me, and I knew it wasn't Sabrina. So all of this started to really solidify for me who I think the mole is. So we have supposedly it ends in Y. Y. Word jumbles. I think we'll check my letters though.
In 5 seconds, Sabrina can jump in and help.
Okay, wonderful.
2, 1, 0.
Okay, we need the paper.
Okay.
Get away. Okay, this letter also is my question.
It's 8.
That's why.
I have the letters.
Okay, I want to double check this though. So 10 plus 17, 27, minus 13, which is 14, plus 4 is 18, minus 13 is 5. So that's
what I had. E.
Okay, yeah. A, B, C, D, E. I'm just double checking. Okay. This is the number of the letter. This vowel is found in the first full names of the first host of Mole VH.
You have to think Benjamin. So it has, and Carlo has A, Benjamin has A.
The first letter of the last name of the 46th president.
B, Biden. Biden's 46.
Is he 46?
Yeah. 45 was the last one, who we don't speak of.
I don't even know
speak
numbers.
of him. That's why they called him 45. They didn't refer to him by name. So now we got 46, and we call him Biden. So it's not C, it's T.
So Y-E-A-T-R-B? What? Okay, it's gotta be T. It's treaty. No? Okay. Because I was doing T instead of B.
Using those 6 letters to make a word.
Yes. Okay. What the hell? I'm just gonna mix these up some more.
Battery? Is that one R?
There's only one T.
Yeah. A-R-E-B-Y-T. Birate.
Birate?
B-Y-R-A-T-E? No. Irate.
Irate. We are irate.
That's what we are. So. I think the only thing I hate more than losing $100 is looking like an idiot, looking like a fool. And right now we are Boo Boo the Fools.
Uh-huh.
If nothing else, we look like the moles.
Awesome. Love that.
Woo.
I mean,
This is sabotage of the highest endeavor.
yeah, sabotage you don't even know you're doing.
Right.
I really don't know.
This is so bad.
This wasn't my task.
Thanks. Thanks for that.
I'm just joking. I'm just kidding.
9, 8, 7. Any last minute burst of inspiration? 2.
My guess is Beardy.
And is not beardy,
let me see.
unfortunately.
Let me see the pen.
Yeah.
It is the word betray.
I'm so sorry. I did not get that.
The word was betray.
It's optimistic, but if I'm there, I think I have a shot.
I think that's one advantage I have with my own self, that I can like calm myself down and like get myself together and ready for like whatever's coming. So I'm hoping that during this very last quiz, since it is 20 questions, it's pretty much the whole game and not just the round before, that I think I can calm myself down enough to really focus and get these questions right and win this game.
Right, I made it this far to see if I can close this thing out. This is the first time, because it was the semifinals and it was a double elimination, this is the first time in the entire game I put every single question on Nathan. I've split on him consistently since round 1. I think I picked him as the mole in round 1. But I've split on him every single round. And this time I put every question on him, and I know that the people who left were people who voted for Steven.
After this morning when I saw my first silver screen, I finally get some information. I finally get to go to the movies. Didn't have any popcorn, but this is still a cinematic feature I'm happy to see. I start to piece together from this clue from Katie and Joel that the prime number silver screens were clues to the mole's identity. And so I only had 2 prime number silver screens that I had been given information about. The 5th round and the 7th round. But I realized the 5th round had horses and the Power Rangers. It points to Texas as a home state. And then this most recent one, round 7, had a Bible verse, it had a TED Talk. These are interests of our mole. There's only one person who likes TED Talks, Bible verses, and lives in Texas. It is our voracious reader who can recite 18 lines of the Canterbury Tales in Middle English. It is our true blue mole, Steven.
I took the quiz, I did the same approach where I answered everything to Steven.
All right, so first of all, I want to thank all of the agents who participated this season for making the season what it was and for helping keep our baby alive. It's been an absolute joy to host, and I hope you had as much fun playing as I did watching each of you play. Can't wait to go through the footage that I didn't see because I didn't so much. But I just want to get right into it. I'm proud of each and every one of you. And we're going to begin. I'll enter names and you will have a red screen from the person who got 4th. Okay. Jamie. the moment we've been waiting for. In keeping with the theme of the silver screen in Hollywood, I will now read the winner of the Victory Award for Best Performance by a Mole. The nominees are Nathan, Sabrina, Steve. And the mole for season 3 is Steven Stewart.
My name is Steven, and I'm the mole.
Finally, it's over. Almost. Thank you all for making this season what it is. All of you played hard. I played hard. I think this is going to be amazing when it comes out. I thank you all for everything you've done and for dealing with me through all of this. This was a fantastic world of experience, and I'm excited to see which of you now figured it out.
Well, let's get to it. They're going to pass the crown to the winner of season 3 with a perfect score. Congratulations, Sabrina.
Oh, my crown.
Audrey, I know you don't want to give it up.
I don't want to give it up, but if it goes to anybody, I'm glad it's you. You're going to wear it well, girls. Welcome to the winner's circle.
Let's also hear it for Nathan.
This was like so incredibly fun. Like, I have watched The Mole like with my family since it came out season 1, so like I have loved this game as a kid, and so to get to play it was such a cool experience. I don't want to cry, this is ridiculous, I'm gonna cry. No, I love each of you guys so much for like all different reasons. Y'all are amazing people, and I'm so happy to have met you all. And I thank production so much for putting this on, because like obviously we couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you for everything you did for us too, to have us, you know, give us a great experience. I think we all had a lot of fun here like this weekend. So thank you so much. I'm so excited.
I also want to thank my production team, Ben and Jessica, like all, oh fuck. I don't know if that's gonna make the edit. But like you all know, I love this community so much, and the fact that we were able to get together during a panoramic. You guys just don't know how hard Ben and Jessica work, and they really keep me calm. And I love you guys so much. Craig, thanks for being Chef Craig.
Yes.
Yes, Chef Craig. Of course, Jonathan and Brian. I don't know what I'm going Meeting Jonathan was probably the only Craigslist meetup in history that didn't involve murder. I was looking for a cameraman. I found him on Craigslist, and 3 seasons later, here we go. And hopefully we can inspire the rest of the community that we can get things going again. This pandemic is not going to keep us down, all right? Ryan and Audrey, again, thank you for coming in. Thank you to all of you agents, each and every one of you. Discuss and unpack. Ben has a lot of fun facts for you guys. There are some things that I know you want to know what the fuck the silver screen is all.
I figured it out.
figured it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I told somebody in confessional. Was I right anyway? I'm pretty sure I figured it out.
I have no idea.
What did you say?
Okay, so it was prime number rounds had clues to the mole, right? No? Okay, so I thought round 5 was pointing towards Texas, round 6 was towards interest.
I did not know either. They did not tell me what the silver screen clue says. I think it's whoever earned the highest money each round got sent.
That's it. Whoever put the most money in the pot in that round.
But what are the clues towards?
Yeah, what do the clues mean?
Let's go behind the silver screen for a bit. The silver screen was a concept for season 3, where the agent who scored high enough on the quiz to get a green screen, but also put the most money in the pot for that round, would be treated to a short trailer followed by a few clips in the silver screen that would give them clues to the identity of the mole. Here's one that only the players of the game may have picked up on. It shows men getting rid of alcohol during Prohibition, and Stephen is not a drinker. Next, we have a gorgeous queen being crowned. Another meaning for the name Stephen is wreath or crown. And here, if you look at the first letter in each of those lines, it points to AMTX, Texas A&M, where he is getting his PhD. There's some more obscure ones as well, like the fact that he was in the Nutcracker when he was younger. Maybe only his family and friends would get that one. There seem to be a lot of shots of hallways. His last name, Stewart, is Scottish and derived from Stijward, which means hall or guardian. If his middle name, Alan, had come up at any point, the literal translation of Alan is Little Rock. Here's something Nate picked up on. Stephen was in love with the Power Rangers, the Blue Rangers specifically growing up, but Rangers was a call out to Texas. And here we have Steps, the first 4 letters of Stephen's name, S-T-E-P. And this is a little shout out to his birthday, which is not 3-8, but actually 8-3. Katie hit the nail on the head with this clue, walkers. One of Stephen's pet peeves is slow walkers. That was literally exactly what that clue was about. And as we've heard, Stephen enjoys TED Talks. This also points to his academia. And this is just showing that the mole flew and did not drive to the game. And as Nathan pointed out, Stephen is a reader of the Bible. This is also a reference to David and Goliath, Goliath being a reference to Stephen's height. Each silver screen also began with a short clip of something in black and white. First was S for swamp, T for the River Thames here, E, equestrian, might have been a bit of a reach. Next is P for poltergeist, H for hippo. This was a red herring to throw you all into Stacy's direction. Another E for the movie Ex Machina. And finally N for Notorious, Notorious B.I.G. Put those letters together and you get Stephen.
Raise your hand if you found a white envelope with a wax thumbprint seal on it. Raise both hands, because... So, thank you for spending your time on things I added to the game. So I had 4 different envelopes in the course of 2 days that were sealed with wax and looked official that you had to break aside to get bogus clues. Because all I wanted to do is spend time on things that didn't matter, because the more you spend on that, the less you spend on me. So thank you all for your participation in my game.
Damn!
I take that as a compliment that I made something that looks legit to the game. So, I mean, the whole goal of this was to get people to spend time focusing on things that don't matter so they're not thinking about me. And honestly, Evan was probably going to be, I thought he would go deeper in the game, I thought he'd be a fierce opponent. Frankly, like I'm hoping Lance gets his hands on them somehow or vicariously through people, and like people continue to obsess over them. So I thought one of the envelopes I had yesterday had been found by Lance, but instead it wasn't. It was still in that cabinet in the living room, and I saw Nathan grab it. And so I haven't seen him and Sabrina in our little passing quiz time. I don't remember what was in that envelope. It's either saying there is a secret advantage by where you take your quiz. Alternatively, it says there's a hint to the mole every prime numbered mission. So I don't know which one they're getting. I don't know if they're going to be able to translate in time. this has been a weird day for sabotaging because I felt like I needed to do stuff at the same time. I've been so like, oh my gosh, I'm in the fire. I'm doing stuff is a bad idea, and I feel like very constrained because of that. So in the first round when we dealt with time travel, I was not able to go first. I wasn't going to push myself to be first. Maybe I should have. Sabrina went first. And unfortunately, Sabrina counted the puzzle pieces because I went and I dropped the puzzle piece. I put a puzzle piece down Carla's shirt for no one to find. What I found more interesting is Joel also counted the puzzle pieces later and counted the correct number of puzzle pieces, which I don't understand happened. If anyone pressed me on it, which no one really did, I was like, look, I wanted to win, but honestly, I'm fine losing because I also want a Joker, or at least the Joker clue at the time. So I made sure I at least took money out of the pot then and prevented someone from getting the safety exemption. When Jamie said, like, you know, like, we both need to throw and we need to do whatever we can, and I'm like, so you need to throw, right? She's like, yes, I'm gonna throw. I'm like, go for it, Jamie. Yes, throw with me. Do nonsense. Suck intentionally. So that music to my ears.
But first.
Can we give it up to Carlo?
Yeah!
The mole. She was asking me right before this ceremony. She was like, "Are you the mole? Please tell me you're the freaking mole." And then I freaking lost. And I'm like,
Oh, so are you. Oh my god, you're just like.
I'm sorry you went home in the double, but you know, I knew it was gonna be like you and Joel versus me and Sabrina at that point.
Yeah. I got farther than I did the first time. That was my ultimate goal.
Did you put Jamie down? Yeah.
Winning would have been great. But the thing is, my first quiz, I put everything on Steven.
Yeah.
And then my second quiz on, I split, and then I went the wrong way. But
The winner.
Congratulations.
thank you.
The round one of season 3. What you're doing is another thing that's happening. And I just felt, I just couldn't stop. I just couldn't stop the tears. I'm just like, I might have like this scummiest thing I'm ever going to do to someone. I'm just so sorry. I thought you knew it was me and I was going to see you win.
I'm doing okay. I do want to, if it makes you feel better, I do want to say, I think when the game is over, I know it feels bad right now to like cause people to lose.
Yeah.
Based on what people have said to me, I think when the game is over, once it's like revealed you're the mole and stuff, people aren't going to be upset about how you people are going to be very impressed and happy.
I have fought so hard for Jamie in this game, and I have done so much to get Jamie further with me in this game. I've been trying to deliberately put myself in groups with Nathan so that way votes hit me. I've been trying, that's why I don't know what's the correct strategy though, because by decoupling myself from Jamie, people then start going out on Jamie, which then like, oh no, it must be Steven, right? And so I don't know, like, was the answer to lose Jamie earlier, or like, which I didn't want to do, and so I don't know what, that was a critical decision point I made, and what I did kept Jamie longer in the game, and I think it put more of a target on me as a response, just because how people like felt like, well, if it's not Jamie, it must be Steven. So instead, I'm just trying to I'm just trying to be as emotional as possible through it, and maybe people like see that. I mean, the emotion I'm feeling is very genuine. This has been a hard game for me.
The biggest face crack of the season for me is finding out that Steven is, in fact, the mole. To say I was shocked, I think is a massive understatement. You know, having worked together so closely from the very beginning of the game, it's not something that I had strongly considered for quite some time. He did such an amazing job at it. Having had talks with him now, the role is revealed. I can tell that it played like a major, took a major toll on him and just his like mental, emotional health during it. And I can't imagine what it would have been like for me, because me just even as a player, like I was a wreck most of the time.
Our little talk that we had in there, I was like, he's crying to me.
He cannot be the mole. He would not be crying if it was that serious.
And I'm so down on that.
And plus, I should have known it was you too because you kept saying Nathan. The whole world knows it's not.
I hope I'm doing your game justice. That at the end of the day, I hope I'm doing everything I can. At the very least, it sounds like people were onto the moles much earlier in the previous seasons, and at least I gave them a good 5-round run before people started thinking about me.
I hope that he takes away that he is such a kind, caring, compassionate, and thoughtful just person, to be able to play the role with such grace and humility, despite being ostracized at times, despite being overwhelmed at times. He always thought about the team and like making this such a well-rounded and fun experience for us. So it's hard to hear that it was so hard on him because he did a lot for us in making this experience what it was. I think it says something that most of the cast was absolutely between Steven or I for the entire game, and I was on, consistently 3 or so people, never really considering Steven, but yet despite that, I made it all the way to the finals, and I feel that's a testament to my strategy in this game and how I take quizzes.
So that is a wrap on another season of The Mole. Sabrina was the winner, and Jamie was a player that everyone suspected throughout the entire game. It was a shock to many people when they saw their red screen. Nathan was a very strong competitor. He gave a pretty good fight, but Sabrina got him in the end with a perfect score. Nathan actually got 17 right. We'll see you guys next year for Mole 4. I think we need some R&R. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next year.
Took my baby from me with that slide. Crept through the secret shadow of the night. The cackling laughter often haunts my train. I caught my baby was at the show. The smell of whiskey on the microphone. Girlfriends conspired, they took her love from me. Oh, oh, oh. They left that night, it was forebode. Two guys were poised on a perilous road. The record suggested there was no pain at all. Oh, whoa, whoa. I feel it, I feel it. At least I think I do. I feel it, I feel it. Or maybe it was you. I feel it, I feel it. It's coursing through my bones. I feel it, I feel it, yeah. It left me all alone. She didn't care how high she had to fly. She was gonna leave the ground. You were just a light balloon trying to hold her down. She's a grizzly bear and walls closed till you took a chance. I said no, and then was vengeance. Late one night, the anteroom, the curtains airy, unveiling the moon. I had to leave, I couldn't stay away. Late that night, she kept her poise.